What's good, my peoples? Um, so yeah, I'm listening to this new Playboi Carti record, and I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it at all, actually. But let me kind of go into why I guess I'm not feeling it and that kind of thing. I'm really looking forward to this Playboi Carti album. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm into Playboi Carti. I love his music. I think the guy is actually fairly innovative with the production. The ad lib style, it's not for everybody, but I do think that there's a certain cleverness to what he's doing with that mumbly thing. But it's not, you know, it's not like the top of the rap chain in terms of, bars or whatever. But I get it, like as I was talking to my lady about this yesterday, it's like, imagine Greg Nice from back in the day, and Greg Nice had some, bars compared to Playboi Carti, but Greg Nice didn't really say a whole lot. It was very much more about his personality and just being like, "Oh, we not for free," and just rocking back and forth and having a good time, right? And Playboi Carti, to me, at his best, is like that to a certain degree. I mean, Greg Nice has more bars, but you get my point, right? It's in that vein. So I don't expect him to say anything lyrical or any of that stuff. I just expect him to have great beats, really engaging, interesting, sort of these mystical, video gamey, knocking ass, hard beats, and a good vocal delivery because he does have good vocals and some style and pizzazz and shit like that. That's what I, look for when I look at Playboi Carti. So this new song, At Meh, I wasn't feeling it. When I heard it, it's like I didn't think the beat was all that special at all, and it's two things. I don't really like the beat, and I don't like the baby voice thing that much. When Cardi, debuted the baby voice, which he did on Molly slash No Stylist, it was cool. I mean, it's not, again, I wasn't like blown away by it, but I did think that, okay, well, I guess if you are experimenting and you're trying to like move into a different direction and make it more mumbly, sure. But I wasn't blown away by it. In fact, I feel that Cardi, that's a little too much. You know what I mean? But hey, people fucking loved it. I mean, that Molly No Stylist record wasn't even like an official release ever, and it like racked up millions of views. And then the whole Kid Cudi record, Kid Cudi, that shit racked up millions of views. And so like, I'm sure his label and his peoples was like, look, like this is the new shit you got to be on. Okay, whatever. Not a fan of that. This beat, I looked it up, was made by a dude named Jetson Made, and I was like, who the fuck is Jetson Made? It turns out that Jetson Made is the guy that made the beat for Suge, which is the Baby record. Now, that beat to me was not special, right? And it's interesting to me because I feel like this is Cardi going pop essentially, right? He's trying to be more, you know, sort of welcoming to people outside of Playboi Carti fans. Okay, well, we'll see if that works. Obviously, credibility wise, he has to make sure that he maintains that Pierre Bourne aesthetic, Marley Raw to a certain degree. He has to make sure that he still has them street records, some street bangers and shit that like people like me would listen to, and not turn into this sort of like pop mumbly thing because essentially then you're just doing Young Thug and it's just like we've been there and that shit was whack. Then it's whack now. Like we don't want to hear that. And that's the problem with him sort of doing that whole warbly, mumbly thing. The baby voice is that it's been done. You know what I mean? So anyway, my first reaction to it is I'm not feeling it, but I'm really looking forward to new Cardi. I've really loved the leaks. I've been listening to them quite a bit. Pop Bottles, No Charm, Mad, especially. I like Mad quite a bit. Can't Relate. Like there's a whole bunch of Arm and the Leg, even though that wasn't really, I guess, a leak or whatever. But there's a whole bunch of these like sort of unreleased, like they weren't on any sort of official album, Cardi records. A lot in my mind. I got a lot in my mind. Whoa, that's my shit right there. So I like Cardi a lot. I just think that this is looking a little poppy, and I don't know if I'm here for that. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.